This is a reading for the sign of Cancer. So Cancer, I'm going to start with the true emotional and what's the tea for you. Show me the energy surrounding Cancer at this time. Show me the energy for Cancer, please. So you've got feelings and living in the moment. You're always feeling something, aren't you, Cancer? You're very sensitive like that. So you've got some anxiety. You feel like time's running out to make a decision. It says you're under pressure. And then you've got stalking, watching, obsessed, and fishing for comments. So, and then love spell underlying that. That's like when somebody is like obsessed, you know, and it seems like with that stalker energy and this love spell and fishing for comments, somebody's trying to get your attention online, or you're doing that to somebody. There's secluded here, separation, soul searching, and reflecting. And then we've got jackass. And then heartbreak, along with karmic lesson. And then workplace affair. So for some of you, that's relevant. Workplace affair. Great. Okay, let's get for Cancer. All right, this says SOS. Distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. And then there's some sort of dirty money or illegal situation, laundering, stealing, something like that. And then in it to win it, long-term intentions and invested. And then rebound. This is flighty energy. Temporary option. Unpredictable intentions. Yeah, and with this distress energy, saying that there's assistance needed and urgency. And then this dirty money, stalker, heartbreak energy. It's just something is amiss around you, it feels like. Weird. Let's get for Cancer. What's up with this? Can you show me more for Cancer? It says some of you, yeah, here we go again with the isolation, because you did get this secluded energy, right? Feeling separate, reflecting, and soul searching. And then this, it says single, but you don't have to be. You can still be alone and lonely and be with somebody, you know what I mean? So that's two different decks where it's saying that you're isolating or you're feeling guarded. And then this is about strategy and rolling the dice, taking a chance and risking things. And then regret and hook up at the bottom. Mistake, guilt, wrong choice, one night stand, casual relationship, and fling. What's in Cancer's energy? Gossip, manipulation, and exploitation. Jesus. Others having power over you due to what they know. Suffering from exploitation, labor practices. Manipulation. Upholding your autonomy and rejecting attempts at manipulation. Critically examining sources and refusing to be blindly controlled. And gossip. Unfounded allegations damage reputation and trust. Whispers of gossip cause confusion and spread misinformation. So there's some kind of something around you that's like exploiting, manipulative, and gossipy. So I can see why you'd isolate from that. I wouldn't want to be around that. Let's get the haters exposed here for Cancer. The Cancers that this resonates with. You got to separate yourself from these kind of people. Spirit team. So this deck is pretty big, and this is like a really great card to get. It's the first one that came out. It's about your ancestors, angels, spirit guides, and gods, goddesses got your back. That's like, I think, like one of the only good cards in this whole deck. So just know that you've definitely got divine protection, which is awesome. So they're stealing your ideas, pretending that they invented them. That is so many. But I'm going to tell you, because claiming credit over your success at the bottom. The bottom is always underlying energy. So causing chaos and fights in your love connections. They can't stand to see you shine. Aries got this too. They constantly convince people that they are this and that. Secretly jealous and hating on your romantic relationship. And then it says your own worst enemy. You cause most of your problems or most of the bad things that happen to you yourself. And then you've got cedar. Fresh, woodsy smell, cleanse in a new home. It's cleanse a new home of its old energies and unwanted spirits while inviting fresh, energetic vibes and protecting the new occupants. So you should probably do some cleansing around you, especially with all this stuff going on, whether you're in a new home or not. Like I've got Palo that I use. Show me for the Cancers, please. This deck is about like hidden feelings, and your first card out was feelings. So wounds are often hidden. Heal them to move forward. Subtle whispers of secrets surround you. Listen closely to uncover hidden motives and truths. Yeah, definitely start listening more, talking less. Then there's hidden resentment. Resentment can be hidden in smiles. Addressing it maintains harmony. Silent hatred at the bottom. Hatred can be silent but deadly. Address it to prevent harm. All right, let's get the tarot for Cancer. What's Cancer's situation? Most potent situation. So the Knight of Swords reversed. This is about hostility, aggression, conflict, impulsion, extremists, excessive enthusiasm, reckless actions. And then this Ace of Cups reversed. It's about unhappiness and having repressed emotions, overindulgence, unstable desires. And underlying this is this Five of Swords energy upright, which is about betrayal and humiliation, frustration, loss, unfair advantages, a pointless victory, selfishness. Damn. So there's a lot of like hostility in your situation at this time that I'm picking up on. Let's get the biggest challenge, most potent challenge for Cancer. The biggest challenge for you, Cancer, is you've got 4 cards here, 3 major arcana, and the Sun card reversed at the bottom of the deck. The Sun card reversed is untapped potential, arrogance, and loss of enthusiasm. Now you've got the Death card reversed, and this is like refusing to let something go. Death energy is Scorpio energy, your fellow water, and it's about releasing and then rebirthing. It's a transformation. It's so there's something that you're resisting. You're resisting change, indulging in the past, and something that you know should be let go of, and you're not. With the Eight of Cups upright, this is your advice. So I'm sorry, this is your biggest challenge, my bad. is about walking away from things that no longer serve you. The Eight of Cups shows a figure walking away from 8 cups, and these cups represent a lot of energy that you've put into something, but it's better for you to leave it because it's not servicing you anymore. It's doing you harm. Then you've got the Hermit reversed. So you're not following wise advice. You need some more introspection. And then the Emperor reversed. So it's about like Emperor upright is authority and like leadership. So reversed, it's like challenging authority, inflexible, tendency to go to extremes, lack of discretion, and mismanagement. And yeah, we did the Sun reverse. So what's the Cancer's advice? Whoa. And you got your card, the Chariot, in the Major Arcana. So your advice is that you're going in the wrong direction here. The Chariot reversed. There's a direction that you're heading in that's not right for you. 3 of Pentacles reversed. This is about collaboration and teamwork. So when it's in reverse, there's some sort of isolation and unwillingness to work, or unable to work with whoever is around you. There's some awkwardness between y'all. And like I said, with all those hidden negative vibes, I feel like that's the reason that you're feeling exhausted possibly, and unskilled at being able to co-op with these people. The Star reversed. So there's just so much negativity right now. And there's emotional pain and pessimism. So your advice is to stop and take a new assessment of what's around you, who's around you, where you're expending your energy, where your output is, what you're getting back, and to really make adjustments based on your findings when you really reflect honestly. Because this is a mess. This really feels chaotic and stressful, and it doesn't feel like it's going to do you any good. So one of the first decks I used, it said something about taking a chance and rolling dice, and here we go, rolling the dice again. Time to put yourself out there. You are hiding your talents. It's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now. So there's a need for you to step forward and to not seclude yourself. And we've got freedom. You need to have more flexibility with your schedule and income. Time off will help you get clear. Being self-employed is ideal. And then lastly is Magic. I love this card. You have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit. Just know that whatever you're thinking and telling yourself too is manifesting in your reality. Your thoughts and words, very powerful. Bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside, enjoy a walk or hike. Maybe bring your pet, meditate underneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. It says cooperation instead of competition at the bottom of the deck. What's yours is yours and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperation, with cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. So you probably should change, if you could, change the people that are surrounding you. Full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. That's good. I'm glad to see that. And meditate and contemplate. This is that reflecting energy that you're being guided to do new moon in Pisces. But I'm glad to see that there's an end in sight to this tough cycle that you're going through. This is the high vibe deck, and it gives us messages on how to raise our vibration. So what's Cancer's message? Ask yourself, get curious and ask yourself these questions. What does it feel like when I feel good in my body? What does joy feel like to me? What would it feel like if I were able to receive joy and love? What would it feel like in my body if I were a high vibrational being? Get curious, ask questions, and then notice how your body changes. Bottom of the deck is letters, and it says, write a letter to your future self. What advice would you give, and what questions would you ask? So for now, that's it for me, Cancer. I hope that you get through this time as best as you possibly can, and I'm sending you a lot of positive vibes and support. Take care.